Hi, so today's tutorial video is going to show us how to open anaconda navigator and run the Jupyter Notebook console. So you go to start menu. First of all, you go to your installed anaconda navigator. You see it on your start menu, recently added. You click on it. So it will take a while to open, but it won't take that long. So you wait a while for the console, for the anaconda navigator console to open. You wait patiently. So if you can see the console has started opening. So you can see initializing. It's setting the environment so that the anaconda navigator opens. So once the navigator opens, let me just chip in this. There are various ways you can code. Like yesterday, as I was saying, you can use the Visual Studio Code to do your Python programming. And I was like, if you have that, you don't have to install anaconda navigator to use the Jupyter Notebook, and you can actually run the Python programming console. You can add the path to your command prompt so that you code Python in command prompt. But the codes that are involved while coding in command prompts are a little difficult to memorize or remember. So the easiest way is this one, using the Jupyter Notebook and Anaconda Navigator. So we are good to go. The console is now open. So if you look at the console, there are lots of features in the console. So this Anaconda Navigator, they are telling me to update it. I'll do that later. So you can see a lot of stuff in here. You can do almost all your programming languages in here. R Studio, Orange, C++, JavaScript, everything is in here. It's a navigator, so it contains everything. Spider, Oracle, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this navigator, but we are just considering the Jupyter Notebook. We could have decided to code in PyCharm, but that's for professional. We are just starting with Python, so we are basics. That's why we are using the Jupyter Notebook. So you can see PyCharm Professional, Anaconda AI Navigator. Everywhere AI is there. So that's it. It's not surprising. So first of all, you just launch your Jupyter. This is the Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook. So you just launch it. So it's launching the Jupyter Notebook. So it launches it either using Microsoft Edge or it uses Google Chrome. It needs a browser to run. That's what happens with the Jupyter Notebook interface. It always needs a browser to run. So that's what you see happening here. So the tab is opening. You can see my Nkeza. It's opening the tab in Chrome. Chrome is my default web browser. So it's opening the tab in Chrome. Then we're going to have a look at it. So this is the Anaconda Navigator interface. Good. So it has opened the tab, the Jupyter Notebook tab. So it's opening. It has a very nice interface. And it's user friendly. It's easy to use. And it makes coding so easy. You get it right, then you make it fast. That's why I like this one. So good. So you can see the tab open over here, home. So with the localhost ID and everything, so it's opening. So you can see the Jupyter Notebook interface now. It has opened, and we have files. We have running the servers in the terminals, the language servers, the kernels. So we code in kernels. In Jupyter Notebook, we code in kernels. So this is how the interface is. If you want to add a new notebook, you just click on new, then you just add a notebook to it. So you can see add notebook. You add a notebook, then a notebook will open. So when the notebook opens, you can see it's opening. So let me go over the process again. So this home. When the home tab opens, you see the new over there. So you go to new, then you click on notebook. It will add a new notebook as part of this one of the tabs. So when you open, you ask you to select a kernel what you want to start coding from. So you just select what it gives you by default. And just select. So this is it. This is the Jupyter Notebook interface. This way we type our codes. So let's say, let me just type something. 7 plus 7. Then you hit Shift plus Enter. Shift plus enter at the same time. If you click on enter, you see when I press the enter, it just did like normal word enter. But when you click on shift plus enter, it will run the code for you. So this is where we are going to input all our code. So let's say, let me tell Python 9, do 9 plus 9 for me. 9 plus 9. Oh, so the navigator now opens like this. So where the cursor is, that's where we input all of our codes. So let's do 9 plus 9. 9 plus 9. Then we hit shift plus enter. It's shift plus enter for the code to run. Then it runs. Let's say 8 times 8. So you can see run over there. So if you don't want to click on this run, you can just do shift plus enter. So I click on run. Then to run the selected cell, 64. So that's the Jupyter Notebook interface. So this is what we are going to use. So you can change the name of the Jupyter Notebook here. So you can see on title, just click on it. Then the name will come. You can rename it here. So let's just rename it. You can just rename it. Maybe just put it there. Rename it. Then there are some stuff here. We have code, markdown, raw. As we go into the lessons, you understand all this stuff. But these are the basics. So you can, like with Microsoft Word, you can save your file. You save it and you create a checkpoint. Yeah. So this is basically how the Jupyter Notebook interface is like. So I just wanted to show you how the process is like and what we are going to be doing in this course. Thank you very much.